Hey there, Christy Crew. So I'm probably going to post a few videos today because it's my day off and I've been working on some art. I want to share some stories with you guys. So, video flood today. But as I'm sitting out here, I was having a thought. And spiritual and emotional growth it's a lot of hard work. It's great work to do, but it's really hard. And as someone who's changed so many different aspects of her life, both for just myself and for others, I can tell you it's a lot harder to just change for yourself than if you've got other people breathing down your neck or if you're motivated because of other people. But there's a lot of quotes that I try and not just say, but I try to live by. You know, my number one is, there's something beautiful in every day, and if you can't find it, be it. And some of the other ones that I kind of grouped together is do one thing every day that scares you, and do one thing every day that makes you happy. And that has been an adventure. I usually follow that up with, do one thing every day that scares you. Time to go fuck a blender. I'm pretty terrible like that. I was raised by two sailors, so, you know, I have a sick, warped, twisted sense of humor. But obviously, if you're on my Facebook page, you know this. It's really easy to just give up on yourself. You know, if you want to change something in your life and you don't have anybody pushing you to do it, it's real easy to just fall back into the same habits that you're so used to. But I find setting aside some time to do something that intimidates my person, but also something that makes me really, really happy. They can be the same thing, or they can be different things. And that really, really gives me a sense of daily accomplishment, as well as, you know, there are greater goals that I work towards, you know. I used to be like 350, 375. I was a real big girl. And though I've gained weight back since getting clean, to be expected, you know, I'm nowhere near that again. And one of my dreams is to longboard. That scares the shit out of me. So I'm starting small. I've got a bicycle. And I'm learning balance again. And riding that bicycle is a scary thought to me. But it's a happy thought. It's self-sufficiency. It's healthy. It's a good workout. Plus it's pink. And I get to be obnoxious. I have a horn. It's amazing. But, you know, on the physical level, on the emotional level, do something that makes you happy. I did a bunch of art last night, and it felt amazing. It's one of the things that I want to show you guys a little bit later. And I think it's pretty cool. Very 90s. Early 2000s. And I find myself, you know, when I was doing drugs, doing one thing every day that scared me wasn't so hard because damn near every situation I put myself into was scary. I wasn't scared at the time because I had something else on my mind, or, you know, like I said earlier in a previous video, I was the biggest badass on the block. I wasn't scared on the base level, but in my soul, it's like, what are you getting yourself into? You know, this could go sour at any moment and fuck everything up, not just your life, but you could die in certain situations. I put myself in some pretty bad places in Colorado, you know, I admit it. But I also had some of the best adventures of my life in Colorado. I got to tour with some rappers, yo. I mean, how many people get to say that? I was a merch girl for rappers, and I had a wonderful time. I want to share my story, because if you guys hear it, maybe you'll see that, yes, I post a bunch of fucking ridiculous quotes all the time about happiness and change and self and all of that shit. But I really do practice what I preach. There are some things I have a very hard time with, but that's part of growth. anything you start doing is going to be uncomfortable at first until it becomes a positive habit. And the best way to change a negative habit is to replace it with something that you enjoy more and that's better for you. So I kind of got a bit rambly on this one, but do one thing every day that scares you and do one thing every day that makes you happy. Can you do that for me, guys? I really do love you all. Thank you for listening to me ramble, and I'll show you guys some art later, okay? Bye. Love you guys.